What's up, guys? So say here. My friends call me Billy, so you can call me Billy. Fuck it. So it's Billy here. It's a new day. It's day 3 of my transformation kind of challenge. So, what was I gonna say? So yeah, it's been a nice couple days since Sunday. So day 3, Sunday. Sunday was day 1 officially, but like I said last week, I was working on it a little bit, but not to gain mass and lose muscle at the same time. Right now, I started my workout regimen, where I'm trying to do progressive overload, and I'm gonna talk about that on another video. But yeah, officially since Sunday, this is day 3. Today is Tuesday. So I already did my workout. I got up at 5 in the morning. I did my pull workout today. Went good. I was doing 8 pull-up sets. So I'm up to 10 pull-ups already. So I think that is mostly due to the loss in body weight, because of the water loss that I had this couple days. I'm down from 196.6 to 192.2. So yeah, I'm down 4 pounds of water already. And I think that's mainly due to one thing. And it's that I haven't touched alcohol since Sunday. Not this Sunday, but Sunday of the last week. So it's been like 10 days since I touched alcohol, and I think that that has been very good for me. That is something that I want to talk to you guys about today. So alcohol has been in my life for the past I think 9 to 10 years. 9 years since I was 17. I'm 26, about to be 27 now. So about 10 years of doing moderate to excessive alcohol. Some days I have been a binge drinker, even though I don't drink on weekdays, but on weekends I'm a big binge drinker. Yeah, I was a binge drinker. So what I would do was I would spend a whole week without drinking, but on Friday I would reward myself with binge drinking. So that made me feel good at the moment, right? And it made me feel all dizzy, and yeah, you get this big spike in dopamine at the moment. Your inhibitions go down, so you do a lot of stuff. You go clubbing. I'm a father now, so I can't go out clubbing anymore. But when I got out of work, I just blasted my music on my truck. This is what I drive. It's a Ford F250 most days. So I would blast the music all the way up. I would find the nearest gas station and get me like 3 or 4 IPAs. So that may not sound like much, that is binge drinking already. And when I got home, if some friends want to come by, I would have 2 or 3 more beers. So that would be like 6 or 7 beers each Friday, right? So it was everything fine for that night, right? I got up the next day, and I would feel all blasted, like I didn't have energy to do anything. Everything bothered me. So even doing the basic things that one has to do around the house, like I don't know, clean, help my wife with my kid. I have a 1-year-old. Yeah, I think you already know that. So 1.5-year-old. So yeah, binge drinking on Fridays led me to drinking a little bit more on Sundays, because I already had that feeling that I felt good the night before. So I would have a glass of wine or 2 or 3 more beers on Saturday. Then on Sunday, most Sundays I didn't drink, but I would have the occasional drink too on Sunday. So that would mean on the average weekend I would have around 11 to 12 beers, right? 7, 3 plus 2 or 1, 11 to 12 beers. that is a lot of excessive calories in beer, right? Beer has like 150 to 200 calories if it's a big 1 pint IPA. So that is a lot of calories. If you count it up right there, that is almost 1,500 calorie excess for the whole week. So that would set me back almost for 3 days of calories, and that's just counting calories, right? And you get the negative effects where you don't feel like doing anything the other day, right? And I think it's because you get this huge spike, and this is one of the reasons that you get this huge spike in dopamine, and then the other day you get a crash, right? That's how dopamine works. We might talk about dopamine in another separate video. I think this is a really interesting topic, but that's one of the reasons. And the other reason is because your body gets dehydrated. So I might not see the change in weight, so I would stay on the same weight, but my body felt just tired, and dehydration is a big part of it, right? You get this headache. I would get a headache every Saturday morning, right? And that's your body like pleading for water, like your water reserves are already exhausted. So yeah, it's a lot of things that happen to your body when you drink binge drink alcohol, even if you don't binge drink it every day, right? Even if you don't categorize yourself as an alcoholic, you get the negative effects of binge drinking, and that can set you back for the whole week if you don't know how to control it. And that was my case. I wasn't controlling it, right? So I had a similar episode on 2018, right? When I'm saying right too much, my bad. I just speak Spanish, and that's the first word that comes to mind when I thinking about other stuff. I plan on working on that. So yeah. What was it? 2018. Yeah, I had this drinking problem. The first time it showed up was on 2018 when I stopped drinking occasionally, like some days of the month, to binge drinking every weekend, right? So I started this bad habit. I spent almost all 2018 with this bad habit, and then this really bad thing happened at work where one of our co-workers died. Rest in peace, Miguel Rosada, because he was a chronic alcoholic. He drank every day, and he used to eat really high cholesterol foods, and so he basically had a cardiac arrest. And this happened right in front of me at 7 a.m. in work. So I saw him falling down the floor, and I ran to him, tried giving him CPR. Before the ambulance came, but it was too late. He already had passed out. So yeah, that hit me really hard that year. And from that day, that was a Friday, October 4, 2018. From that day, I started not drinking, but moderating my alcohol intake, because I knew that if I kept going the way I was going, I was gonna end up an alcoholic, and that would probably be my fate too. Even though that can happen to anybody, you know, it's a part of life. It happens even when you don't expect it. But you can do things that will help you take care of your body, because I'm a believer in Jesus Christ, and yeah, your body is temple of Christ for me. I don't know, temple of the Holy Spirit. But yeah, that's one of the main things why I want to take care of my body. And the other thing is I want to live longer, right? Everybody wants to have a good life. I want to see my kid grow up. I want to see him go to school. I want to see him graduate, get married. I want to see all that, right? So the first thing I did was I stopped drinking alcohol. Then that habit came back on the pandemic. Even though, as I said, I was working out in the pandemic, so my weight didn't go all that up. It was 180, 175, 180. But that stayed as a habit. And eventually I stopped working out, and that my weight started going up. And I started indulging myself in high palatable foods because it made me feel better, like alcohol did. But yeah, I make all this story up. I'm telling you all this story just to tell you that I got back into that habit, and it's been like this like for almost 2 years now, where I drink almost every weekend again. And like I said, I do everything that I just said. So the first step for me is to not drink, or at least to not binge drink. Like I can maybe have one drink, but I gotta learn where to stop myself. And I think, at least for the first few weeks, it's gonna be better if I don't drink at all. Because I've tried having 1 or 2 beers, and we all know how that ends. You start with 1 beer and you end up with 6. I don't know how. They just end up in your hands. Trust me, it's not even my fault. So what I'm trying to do is not have any drinks at all for the first at least 4 weeks of this transformation challenge for myself. Not drink at all. So that's gonna help me reduce my calorie intake, feel better on the weekends, get 2 workouts in on Saturday and Sunday, because on weekdays I'm a little bit busy. I might not get a good workout in some days, right? Like I said, I just got up at 5 a.m. I'm gonna be up till probably 10 or 11 p.m. I sleep like 6 to 7 hours each night. So yeah, it's a really tight schedule if I want to get everything in, and I want to keep doing these videos. So the first step, stop drinking. It's gonna help me in a lot of stuff, and my hormonal side too. Like not having alcohol regulates my hormonal balance, especially my testosterone balance. It's been proven that alcohol can lower a person's testosterone. I don't know by how many times fold. I gotta look that up. But I've seen studies. I've read stuff on the internet, on PubMed and everything, about clinical studies where it's been proven that binge drinking alcohol can lower just your testosterone. So that's another aspect of the whole reason that I want to leave alcohol. So yeah, not drinking. First phase. Second phase, the dieting. So I'm not strictly dieting. I'm just doing my own version of if it fit your macros and calories, because my macros may not be exact every day. But my calories, I'm trying to fix them to 2,000 calories for each day. I know the app, my fitness app said 2,200, but I'm trying to do an extra 200 deficit. 2,200 is already with a 300 calorie deficit, something like that. So I'm trying to do a 500 calorie deficit to start, and I see how it works. So dieting, that's basically the main part of it. The other part is high protein diet, like I said on Sunday. So I'm not gonna talk about much about that. I might do a diet breakdown, micro breakdown, and what I eat in a day someday, but not today. I'm not gonna talk about all that today. Sorry, my camera's all over the place. It's just moving a lot because I have my elbow on the metal seat like this. So yeah, I'm driving. Bayamón, Puerto Rico. Let's go. Bayamón, Puerto Rico. ¿Qué me pasa? Estoy hablando inglés. So yeah, that's my Spanish. I kind of try to do the English accent with Spanish. I don't know why, bro. I just talk Spanish. But when I have a mind on English, even the Spanish words come out with an English accent. I don't know why. So yeah. So second phase, dieting. First phase, stop drinking alcohol for now. Second phase, diet. Third phase, obviously, the workout regimen. So I'm trying to do a push-pull leg split, kind of. I don't know if it's gonna be push. I'm trying to develop a version of push pull and divide legs between push days and on leg days and pull days, because my legs are my weakest part, and I don't wanna force my left leg right now. It's not being feeling that good, and it's mainly because I've been overexerting myself playing full court basketball. So I can go to the court and shoot, but it's not good for me to play full court, and I do it almost every week, 1 or 2 days a week, and yeah, it destroys my knee. I can't do any legs with my left knee like it is right now, inflamed, with the osteoarthritis that I have in that knee because of the ACL reconstruction surgery 10 years ago, and the repair surgery I had 8 months ago. So yeah, it has been tough. It has been tough for me with that left leg, but I'm making it work. It will work. I'm gonna divide legs, for at least at first, between push and pull, and I want to emphasize my upper body and get a good workout, leg workout between push and pull, but just enough so that it doesn't break my my left leg. So yeah, that's gonna be my workout mainly. Progressive overload's a big part of it. I'm trying to get new weights for my home, especially the 5 and the 10s, because it's the easiest weight to put on, right? You can go up 5 pounds, but you can't go up 20 pounds from week to week, right? But maybe 5 pounds you can, and 2.5 pounds you can. So, or at least I'm saying 5. Get 2.5 pounds to go 5 pounds up on the bar each side, 2.5. So, or go 5 on each side and go 10 pounds heavier from bi-weekly or something like that. I know I can do it, at least at first. I can put up strength. It works for me. And so progressive overload and tracking my workout is going to be a big part of it. I haven't started tracking my workouts, I'm not going to lie to you, but I want to start doing it. But mainly doing the workout, push, pull, and legs between push days and pull days is going to be my main workout for now. So I'm probably going to hit push 3 times and leg 3 times. Push 3 times and pull 3 times each week. It's going to be push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. And then I get a day off. It's going to be a 6-day-a-week workout. Day off probably in the middle of the week. So it's going to be push, pull, maybe rest, or push, pull, pull, push, pull, push, rest, push, pull, push. I don't know if I said that correct. Push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. Yeah, you get the you get the fucking gist of this. So yeah, police are here. I can't let them see me with a phone in my hand. That's a big thing here in Puerto Rico. You can't let the police see you with a phone in your hand, or else you're gonna get a ticket. I think that's everywhere the same. So yeah. Leaving alcohol, main step, the big step for me. Just that is the body will follow, you know. If you get that venom, if I get that venom, because it's a venom for your body. Alcohol, it is a poison for your body. You gotta know that. If you don't know that, you know it now. Alcohol is like a poison to your body. Your body wants to excrete alcohol. At the first drop that reaches your tongue, right? It already prepares to excrete it. I might get into that topic. This is a very interesting theme. Your body wants to excrete alcohol as soon as it gets into your body. That's why your diuretic, anti-diuretic hormone goes up, right? Because you want to excrete alcohol. You want to process alcohol through your kidneys and excrete it as your metabolic waste as quickly as possible. and that has very adverse effects to your body. So leaving alcohol, first phase. Second phase, dieting. Third phase, workout. And that's the main 3 phases that I have for now. Maybe I'll implement 4th and 5th phase. I think 4th phase, or maybe an aspect that I wanna be mindful of, is having enough time to spend with my family. I don't want this to overshadow the time that I have with my family, because it's not too much already. I got up at 5, so I'm gonna be working. I'm on my way to work, so basically from 6 to 6 most days. 6 to 5, 6 to 6, if you count the time that it takes me to travel to my work and back. So I don't want working out to affect the time that I have, and I already spent enough time on church, because that's one of my priorities. Jesus is a big part of my life, and I want you to know that right now. If you don't feel the same as I do, please respect it, at least. And if you don't want to respect it, you do what you gotta do, but yeah, it's just my belief. You think what you want to think, and that takes time in my life, because it has to, right? It's a priority. And family is my second priority, my son and my wife. And right now, getting my life in check is my third priority, getting healthy. 4th is the job. So I don't want this to overshadow the time that I have with my family, or the time that I have with my Savior and Lord Jesus Christ in church. So yeah, that's the 4th aspect of this journey. I'm trying to think of a 5th, but I think that those are the 4 main points that I wanna talk to you about today. I think this may be almost a half-hour video. I don't know if you'll see it to the end. I want to talk about my inspirations. Wait, big shout out to Jesse James West. He's been a big part of my life the last few years. I absolutely love you, man. If you accidentally stumble upon this video, or somebody, if you can see this, I would be stoked. Jesse James, I love you, man. Keep doing what you're doing. I know you have your share of struggles. I have my share too. I've been dealing with anxiety past 6 months. So yeah, you've helped me a lot on my journey, or at least on getting motivated to start my journey. So thanks for that, man. Keep doing it. You're motivating a lot of people, I bet. And be true with this. You're not uploading as much, but I actually absolutely adore your videos. I love them, man. So yeah, B Truvian and Jesse James West are basically my biggest inspirations from YouTube, and what motivates me and drives me right now. The main thing that drives me right now, it's really setting an example for my 1.5-year-old son, Misael. That's the name of my son. I want to set an example for him. I want him to follow my steps, and I don't want him to get into the same traps as I did, right? Yeah, that's what drives me right now. My dopamine levels are high, so I think I'm gonna make it through. This is gonna be time. This is gonna be a time where I actually break my fucking limits, and I do what I gotta do, because I've tried it a lot of times, and it's worked for a couple months, and I get back to where I was, and I don't want it to happen again. So that's why I'm doing these videos too, holding myself accountable. I don't care if you criticize it, I don't care if you like it or not, I'm doing this. So yeah, I hope you have a great day, and see you later. Day 3.
Let's go.